Hello, I'm Amanda Hawking, and this is Squeaklin Monroe, my cat, who likes to crash my videos sometimes. Say hi, Squeak. Hello. Long time no see. I did not mean to take a break that I did, but sometimes it just kind of happens. It's kind of the nature of when I'm like the only person um, working. I mean, like my husband has his own job and stuff like that. My stepson also has his own job, but I'm like the only person who does this kind of stuff. You know, the recording and the writing and everything. I'm like a one-man machine. So, yeah, when I get bogged down doing other things, it can be hard for me to get to all of my stuff. Oh, yeah, I think I got like busy. We're helping take care of my mother-in-law's chickens and her garden and stuff on the farm for a little bit, and then I was just really busy and trying to get Tristisha ready for release. And in case you didn't know, Tristisha, the second book in the Seven Fallen Hearts Saga, is available now in paperback and ebook. I have links in my bio and below and everywhere you want links. I have links to get Tristisha. The first book, Virtue, is also out now, in case you haven't gotten that one. Work-wise, I am currently working on the short story. I already did work on it while I was writing the second book, but it has like a lot. It's pretty rough right now. I wanted to make sure that the beats hit, but the details weren't all there yet. So I still have work to do on that. The short story is called A Hungry Heart, and it takes place congruently with book 2, and it will be out hopefully by the end of summer, beginning of fall. And I'm going to make it available everywhere I can. It will be an ebook and stuff. I'll talk about it more in the future. It's not out yet, but I'm going to make it as available as I can. So, and so the other thing is, it is my birthday. July 12th is my birthday, and it is also the birthday for Switched. I think that was originally published in, I think Switch was originally published on July 12th, 2000, I think it was 2010, but it may have been 2011. I don't actually, no, I should have checked. I'm not. The time moves, and then I lose track of everything. Yeah, I guess I have also been feeling very like I don't know, philosophical or something. There's just so much happening in the world right now, as you all know, I'm sure. And I'm also, it's my birthday. I am 38, and it's been 20 years since I graduated high school, which I honestly cannot believe. And so it has me kind of like looking at my life and like thinking about things and who I am. And usually, so for my birthday, I really treat that kind of like my New Year's resolution thing. I started doing that where every year I look at and say, what did you do in the past year, and what would you like to do differently? Like, what are areas that you can improve on? Because I always want to be improving. I don't ever want to just be stagnant. Because if you're not improving, you're regressing. I feel like it's I don't know. But I always want to be moving towards a better goal. Like, I'm never going to be perfect, but I can always be better than I am right now. So that's like kind of my philosophy in life and what I'm kind of working towards. This past year honestly wasn't like a great year for any kind of personal growth or things like that. Um I worked on some. I mean, I've got a lot of writing done. I released several books. I'm working on future books. I got a lot of stuff consolidated for the Seven Fallen Hearts. I got back into recording more videos, and I've been really enjoying it. I think this is going well. I've been more active on social media, which was another one of my goals, and I've been doing that fairly well. I was also working on training Sweezy, my puppy. She's now 18 months old. She's still a big baby, and so I've just been working on training her and getting her more ready. I did not work as much on her training as I would have liked, and I'm really going to have to work on that more next year, this going forward, because I have goals for us. I want to do more traveling and stuff with the dogs, and right now, like, Sweezy's leash reactivity stuff isn't good, and I need to get her more socialized. She does really great, like, off-leash, actually. It's just, like, on-leash, she, like, is like, and I don't do enough with her on-leash, so, that's something that I'm going to have to work on. I also have, I did some other professional things that I can't, not in a place to talk about, but I did some things that were challenging that I kept saying that I was going to do, and I finally actually did them. So I took steps that were big and scary and difficult. So there has been stuff, I guess. I did not keep up on my Swedish as much as I should have. My Swedish, I'm losing it if I don't keep up on it. Because I did learn Swedish. I've never been like fluent, but I've learned low grade conversational. But if you don't keep up on it, because I'm watching a lot of Swedish shows or anything even. So that's something that I really want to get back into this next year is learning Swedish and really get closer to fluent. Because I've never been fluent in a second language, and I would like to be fluent. I know a little bit here and there, but I want to actually be like fluent. And I also, Sweden is someplace that I would like to travel and maybe live someday, so I think it's important to know the language. And I can also be hard on myself because sometimes, and I also am working on setting attainable goals. And attainable goals mean like things that I can actually do, so I'm not too hard on myself if I don't accomplish all this stuff. But I also need to push myself in certain areas to do more and to do better. And it's kind of hard to know like what is attainable and what is, like you know what I mean? Like trying to figure out what's the right goal for me going forward. There weren't too many setbacks, so that was good. I mean, I think one of the biggest things that I'm really struggling with though, and is that I don't have a good gauge of how long it's going to take me to do anything. I really notice that when I'm talking about like trying to figure out like, okay, when will the next book be out? And it's like, well, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know how to gauge how long things will take me because I've gone fast in the past, and so sometimes I kind of want to hold myself to a standard that I can't do anymore. I can't write at the way that I once did. And part of that is just because I think it's just because I'm older, because I've got 3 dogs, a husband and a stepson, and a cat and a chinchilla. Although the cat and the chinchilla are not the ones holding me back from writing most of the time. I think the other things, just are, and I love all of them, and they're, important to me, but they take time and energy, and that is less time and energy that I have for writing. And because I would just go into like seclusion for like a week or two and just write nonstop, and I really can't do that anymore. I don't have the stamina for it, and I don't. Yeah, I've just got other obligations and things. Like I can't just like live on canned ravioli and ignore everything else, you know. But other stuff like I wanted to get the store open yet. That was really like a goal, and we have not done that yet. And it's just there are some like reasons for it behind besides just procrastination and bad time management. Although those are probably probably are factors too. Uh, but it is something I'm still hoping that we're gonna work on. I really have to make that a goal that I want it up and running within the next 6 months. That's a big goal for me, and so hopefully I can do it. There was also stuff too with me thinking, when we were taking care of my mother-in-law's chickens. Like chickens were something that I grew up with. I grew up on a farm and we had chickens, and I loved chickens. And ever since we've gotten rid of chickens, I've always said, okay, well, I'm gonna get chickens again, and I want to have goats again because I had goats. I really loved my goats, and yeah. But now that I it took care of my mother-in-law's animals, and they're all fantastic, and I actually really enjoyed it. I also realized that that's not actually what I want to do with my life. That taking care of stuff outside is, I think, valuable and important and good, but it's not where my intentions are. I mean, because I like to. I mean, I take the dogs outside and stuff like that, but it's different because they're just outside playing or doing business. Like no one is actually like working out there. When it's occasionally like a few days out of the year when it's really nice outside, I'll sit and try to write. But most of the time, it's just I find it too distracting to write outside, and so I usually write in the house anyway. I like so just yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking about who I am and who I want to be, and I'm overall happy with my life. I mean, obviously, the way my career has been one of the weirdest things because I had more success than I ever, like, honestly anticipated I would, but it happened right away, like, right out of the gate. And then I expected to, like, have to build up to it, and I think I wasn't prepared. I didn't handle my success as well as I could have, or navigated it as well as I could have. And then also some of it was just, like, the fluke and the nature of things, and I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, that's the biggest thing. And like, I was trying to tell people all the time, like, I don't know people are like, hey, give me advice. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm winging it, you guys. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm figuring it out as I go. And so sometimes I made, like, big mistakes, obviously, and sometimes I think made good choices, and sometimes I just was overwhelmed and needed to step back from it. And now I'm in a place where I feel like so much more balanced and yeah, just so much more balanced. And it's still something, I mean, the balance will always change, and I think that's something to be aware of too. For me, is that just because I can do something, like if I do 60% this and 40% that right now, does not mean that I'll always be able to maintain that level, or because it's about what works, how am I able to do work that is beneficial and still have time for myself and the things that matter to me, and trying to find the right balance in that, because I've never been I don't like hustle culture. I think that it's not good, and it's not like I'm against hard work, but I think that it's important to remember to live life and not just like hustle, because if you hustle, I mean, it's very like this is your life. The moment that you're in is your life, and if your moment is just hustling, that's it, that's your life. And I want my moment to be yeah, there's some hustle in there. Like, it's not just sitting around, but it's also, working on things. I really love working with ideas, and I love learning new things, and I love spending time with my animals. And so that's kind of where my intentions are. What are you doing? Yeah, and so since it's my birthday, I think I'm going to have a giveaway on my Instagram, so check out my Instagram. It's going to be a small giveaway because, like I said, stuff going on, but I'm going to do a giveaway because it's my birthday. I will be giving away autographed copies of the first two paperbacks of the Seven Fallen Hearts series. I do not currently have a paperback of Tertitia, so I can't show it to you, but I will have it very shortly. If you want to do something, yeah, if you want to do something nice for me for my birthday, you can leave a review of my book, tell your friend about my book, check my book out from a library. You don't have to like spend money. Like, I totally like understand that finances are super tight for a lot of people right now, and I think a lot of my books are available through the online library and stuff too. I even have a book on Kindle Unlimited, Bestow the Darkness. But so checking out any of my books will really help me. Leaving a review will really help me. And the other thing that I'm going to say is spend time with your dogs and or donate to a favorite charity. Those are things that make me happy. You can also just show me pictures of your dogs too, or your cats, or your any animal. I love literally all animals. Like, especially any animal that you have as a pet. I've never been like, oh no, no. Like, except, well, one guy had pet leeches. I guess that's it. If you have pet leeches, I don't want to see that. But I'm happy for you and the leeches. I just don't want to see them. And hopefully next year will be better for everybody. Not just me, but I'm really hoping. I just feel like this next year, like, I keep saying this, I keep being optimistic about the future, even though the future keeps telling me there's no reason to be optimistic. But I am, because, I don't know, I guess I'm still getting happier and better and stronger. I, like to believe anyway, and so yeah, well, I'm gonna just keep moving forward, and hopefully it will be better, and, yeah, hopefully I'm now getting back into videos again. The next couple of weeks or still might be a little wonky because I've just got some stuff going on and it's my birthday. So I'm not going to necessarily record videos on a regular basis for the next couple of weeks, but by August I should be getting back into a full swing. July is just a tricky month because it's the middle of summer and yeah, just, got stuff going on. I am still writing and working, and I will keep you updated about the next Seven Fallen Hearts book because The Hungry Heart is so fun. It's so sweet. I really wanted to just write something super, super sweet, and this one is just, it's so sweet. So I really hope that you guys will like it. To everybody who has checked out Virtue or Tertitia or has left a review for them, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it, especially because, again, I'm relying on you guys enjoying it to help kind of, boost it. I'm doing, like, what I can here and there, but, yeah. So please, if you do leave a review or anything, it means so much to me. It really, really does. It's one of those things, like, just talking about it anywhere. It's just so helpful. Not just for me, for any author. Like, this isn't just me. Like, yes, all this stuff I'm saying does help me, but for any author that you like, it's so helpful. And I know a lot of people have limited budgets and things like that, and it's free. It really is free to just leave good reviews and to tell people to check out these books and even check out books from the library and things like that. So, and my newest books, The Seven Fallen Hearts, might be trickier to get at the library, but just talk to your librarian, and I think they will be able to get you a copy. Librarians are very smart and know what they're doing, so I try to make it as affordable as possible for my books, especially the ebooks I make them super cheap for libraries. I'm trying to make them affordable for all the books that I have control over self-publishing. Like, the ones with my publisher, I don't get to control the prices. But so, yeah, so just talk to your library because I'm trying to make them as accessible as I can. I'm still working on audiobooks with accessibility. I know a lot of people enjoy audiobooks and need audiobooks to read books. So, yeah, that's another thing I'm working on. Hopefully, the next 6 months, to a year. I know, audiobooks are exciting and scary, and I'm trying to figure it out. Anyway, though, I think that is it for me today. I hope you all have a fantastic day and a fantastic year. And I'll also be back with more videos and more fun stuff. And it's gonna be a good year. I hope so because I have to. So until next time, stay safe, be kind, and happy reading.